Tempe, Arizona, March 18, 2018. A quiet Sunday night. The kind of night where the only sounds are the rustle of leaves and the faint hum of distant traffic. It's the perfect backdrop for a story about the future and how it can go terribly wrong. That night, a woman named Elaine Herzberg was walking her bike across the street. She wasn't in a crosswalk, but she was visible. She had a bag, a bike, and her life in front of her. At the same time, cruising down the same street was a Volvo XC90. But this wasn't just any car. This was a car without a driver, a test vehicle from Uber's ambitious self-driving program. Behind the wheel, a safety operator was present as per protocol. Her job was to observe and to take over if necessary. But tonight, she was distracted. Reports would later show she was streaming a TV show on her phone. She was a passenger in her own car. The car, however, was in charge. Its array of sensors, the LiDAR, the radar, the cameras, were scanning the world around it. It saw everything, or at least it was supposed to. The car's system detected Elaine. It saw her. It classified her as an other, a bicycle and a pedestrian, all at the same time. The first alarm bell should have rung here. It was a clear object in its path, but the system seemed confused. It kept changing its mind. At 5.6 seconds before impact, the system correctly identified her as a pedestrian. But instead of slamming on the brakes, it did something unexpected. It decided to ignore the warning. It categorized the situation as a false positive. It was so confident in its own judgment that it decided no human intervention was needed. No warning was given to the safety driver. No brakes were applied. It just kept going at 40 miles per hour. And what about the human? The one in the driver's seat? For the next 5.6 seconds, the car drove toward a woman it had already identified. The safety driver, lost in her show, was completely unaware. She had no time to react. The car gave her no signal, no alarm, no warning, nothing. Elaine Herzberg died from her injuries that night. The police later said the accident was unavoidable for the safety driver. The car simply did not see her as a threat. This wasn't a rogue robot taking over. It wasn't a hacker. This was an algorithm, a series of lines of code that made a decision. It chose to ignore what was right in front of it. And in that moment, the dream of a driverless future became a chilling nightmare. It was a terrifying glimpse into what happens when we place our trust in something that at the end of the day isn't capable of having a conscience.